Yo, what's going on? This is Wheels Up with Chuck here in Pattaya. I'm in Jomtien Beach at the moment. I've been here for about 12 days so far, and I just wanted to touch on a few things that I've noticed um, that have changed, since I've last been here. So this is like my 10th, ninth or 10th trip to Thailand. Haven't been here since 2019. And excuse me, let me say this. Excuse me if my mouth moves a little funny. I just got a tooth pulled yesterday here in Thailand, and my mouth feels a little funny. So if my mouth moves a little funny, it's because I went to the dentist. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about a few things that I've noticed that have changed in Thailand, and I want to share it with you guys. I've been coming here since 2012. This is like I said earlier, this is like my ninth or 10th trip. And what I noticed offhand, the obvious is the marijuana shops. Marijuana in Thailand now is everywhere. I mean, it's like the 7-Elevens here. The 7-Elevens are like next to each other. They're across the street from each other. That's the same thing when it comes to marijuana. So if you're a pothead or a marijuana smoker, come to Thailand, man. They're everywhere. Um, the rules are though, you can't smoke in public, so you have to take it back to your hotel room or your condo. And I'd still be respectful about that as well. I wouldn't smoke the whole building out. I would smoke, maybe out on patio or smoke in the bathroom, have some incense going or some freshness going. I heard that they're going to start regulating it a little bit better. I don't know if that's a rumor or not, but I heard that they're going to do something about the marijuana. But as of now, it's everywhere. Shops are opened up everywhere. I mean, you can. It's an infestation of marijuana shops here in Pattaya. All right, that's number one. That's the first thing I noticed since I've got here is how many weed shops there were. Number two, businesses closing. Like I came here and I didn't see some of my favorite spots. One being the kitchen. The kitchen was a restaurant. They had about two of them here. I think they got one in Phuket as well. They had one on Beach Road near the McDonald's and near the Walking Street sign, and they had one on Second Road. Both of them are closed. I was pissed because that was my favorite place to eat and just chill, people watch. That's closed. So you can't go there anymore. Also, Hooters on Beach Road is gone. That's gone as well. So a lot of these restaurants and businesses didn't make it through the pandemic. If you go on Walking Street as well, you see a lot of empty, empty vacant spots. So a lot of bars and stuff didn't survive. Walking Street isn't the same to me. I mean, it was pretty busy on Friday night, but it wasn't busy like it was in the past. So things have changed, man. If you go all the way up Walking Street near the Pattaya City sign, um, it's a new 7-Eleven there. That's not even. I mean, that was always kind of light as far as traffic and people, but it's really light when you go all the way up there. So it's changed, man. A lot of things have changed, man. Um, yeah, man. So if you look around, I'm gonna swing my camera around to show you in a second how many high rises and stuff are being built. A lot of people are moving to Pattaya. Jomtien Beach is starting to become more like the Pattaya beach side, but it's still calmer on this side. And I actually prefer it because now I have a family now. So I'm not single anymore. When I was single, I would, I would love to stay on that side near all the action, but this is more my speed now since I have a family and I'm married. But to a single man, even if you're older, I would assume you would want to stay more on the Joe Team side anyway because it's more calm. But yeah, man, what else is there? And I'm speaking off the top of my dome. I didn't script this, so if I stutter and stumbles because I'm thinking, I'm just going off. I'm just freestyling this. What else did I notice changed? Oh yeah, the prices of stuff. So the prices of stuff have went up. Obviously, not too bad, but I did notice that food, is more expensive. Hotel stays. The bot bus is still around, so if you want to get up and down the road, that's still 10 baht, which is great. Also, they use Bolt here to travel. So Bolt is like it's kind of like well, it is like Uber, and they have motorbikes. You can get cars to come get you. It was real cheap. That's the way to travel around, man. I was up near my wife's home. She's like about 30 minutes from Bangkok, and I wasn't feeling well, and I was like, I want to get back down to the room and it cost me about 500 baht to go from that part of Chonburi down to Pattaya. So that was cool, man. So that's a good way to travel in Thailand to get around. It's called Bolt, just like Uber. It's called Bolt. It's you can pay the people cash, which is different. You can pay them cash once you get to your destination. You can give them cash. It shows you the price when you first order the bolt, but once you get to your destination, you can um, you can give them cash. So that's pretty cool. But what else, man? What else did I notice, man? Oh yeah, the traffic. So let me flip my camera around as I'm talking. It's early in the morning, so it's not that bad. And I'm using my gimbal right now, and I haven't fully learned how to use this thing yet. So bear with me. Flip this thing around. Can you do it? Hmm. I guess you can't do it, but I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys video clips of traffic. So that's another thing, man. If you decide to ride a motorbike down here, man, or drive here, be careful, man. Traffic over here, there's no regulations on traffic. People just go. It's not like the States where you got organization as far as traffic lights. I mean, there's traffic lights here, but nobody pays attention to them. You know, if you decide to get a motorbike, man, I would highly be careful with that, man. I would not just jump on a motorbike here because traffic is opposite here, right? Everything's opposite. So at every intersection, I would highly recommend stopping and paying attention and kind of following where traffic goes, because you can easily get mixed up with the states, how it is in the states with here, and get yourself in a really bad accident. So be mindful of that, man. Do not play games when it comes to traffic in Thailand, man. It's just motorbike heaven here. Just motorbikes, cars, guys weaving in and out of traffic. It's crazy, man. Very crazy. So be mindful of that. And like I said, just the population here is growing. It's growing, man. It's not like it was in 2012. You see a lot more people here. Like I said, you see a lot more high rises and shit. A lot more people are coming here, man. This is a great place to be, man. It's a beautiful place. I love it. Um, you know, it's just really, really dope country, man. And also, let me speak to my fellow Black Americans, because I'm Black American. It just feels good to get away from the stereotypes that we have in the States. When I go to 7-Eleven here in Thailand, nobody's following me around and shit. They're not looking at me funny. I can just be myself here. And that's what a lot of us love about Thailand is they don't judge us. They don't look at us as the boogeyman. Unfortunately, in the States, we're the boogeyman. If you watch Thai TV, they're not showing Black people doing bad things. So they don't know that. The only time they know that is if other people tell them that. You understand? But that's just a good thing, man. It's a good thing to go somewhere and not have that. I've been enjoying just that. Not having people looking at me crazy or following me around the store or thinking that I'm gonna do something bad just because of the color of my skin. Is there racism in Thailand? Yes, racism is worldwide, but like here, it's more. I would say more. It's more colorism here. You know what I mean? It's not racism. Like you're not gonna see people mistreating you because of your skin color. You understand? So anyway, I just want to touch on that for the passport bros or the guys that haven't traveled, haven't been anywhere. That's why I actually prefer Thailand over a lot of places in South America, because you just don't have that. You don't have to worry about people stealing shit from you. You know what I mean? You can leave your phone on the table, nobody's gonna steal it. You know, Me and my wife went to a seafood market and we had some crab sticks and we bought a whole bunch of shit and we left it at the table and went and took a walk near the beach and came back. The shit was still there. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You realize that you don't have to worry about here. Is there violence in Thailand? Sure. There's violence everywhere, but you don't have to really deal with that here, man. Versus South America. You know what I'm saying? And I love South America. I miss Brazil so much, but I don't miss that aspect of um, people um, doing crime and shit, stealing shit. I done seen some crazy shit in Brazil, man. I really have. Here, you don't see it that much. You don't have to worry about it as much, man. And let me get back to different stuff. I'm going off a little bit, but let me go back to the things that I've noticed. Also, man, if you're into that lifestyle of partying with the women, doing your thing with women, that's still popping. That hasn't changed. I was on Soy Six, just went down Soy Six just to see what was going on. That's still on and popping. Soy Bocal, Beach Road, Walking Street, all that shit is still on and popping, man. So that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. So if you're a single man, this is the place to go. Like I said, I'm married now and I'm happily married. I love my wife to death. So that's not even a thought to do something like that. But for single men or guys who decide to do that, go for it. I ain't doing it. I love my wife. She's my everything, man. But yeah, man, let me end this video, man. I just wanted to talk about what I've noticed different about Pattaya. Still my favorite city in Thailand. I've been to Bangkok. Bangkok's cool, it's just a little, it's just a lot of hustle and bustle. It's a big city. I like the beach, man. I don't hang out at the beach that much, but I just like knowing the water's there. And I prefer Pattaya. It's more my speed. But yeah, man, this is What's Up with Chuck. Just wanted to touch down with you guys while I'm here in Thailand. I'm leaving tonight to go back to the States. My wife and son are going to be here for a couple, I think, an extra 2 weeks. I got to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? If I don't work, I don't make no money. But yeah, man, let me. I'm gonna show you guys a view of what I'm seeing because I haven't figured out my gimbal yet. I want to flip this camera around, but I think because I'm recording, I can't flip it around. But anyway, man, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is What's Up with Chuck, signing out from Jomtien Beach, Pattaya, Thailand. Peace and love. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.